Freddy did join me in the tent after our long chat yesterday at Owengeela Lake. I had work to do today, but I had a few hours to spare. He telegrammed me to say that Evie had sent him a message and that they'd met, so I wanted to find out what that was all about. Whose horse is that?
It's mine now.
Oh, I'll go and fuck myself then, shall I? I'm not
That
joking.
was... It was given to me. I didn't buy it.
Who gave it to you? Who gave it to you?
Whisper did. He was buying a new horse and he didn't have room to keep it.
Okay. I will go and fuck myself then, I guess.
No, George, don't. It's not like that.
Well, what is it then?
Wait, he just gave it to me. I didn't ask for it.
You didn't have to take it though, did you?
No, I suppose not.
I'll get off. Go inside. What happened with Evie?
He sent me a telegram last night to meet him at the docks.
Yeah.
And I went, and he said that he was checking up that I was holding up my end of the bargain.
What, so he just went straight in with that, did he? No small talk, no nothing?
Not really, no. I mean, he asked how I was, and I asked him, but that was kind of it. He said that I needed to make sure I was doing the job properly.
Yeah. Well, that was it, was it? I know you talked about his mum. Don't talk about his mum, for fuck's sake, Freddy. Don't laugh, I'm being serious.
I asked about the scar on his face, and that's what he told me. I know she wasn't a nice woman.
What? How much did he tell you about her?
He said that she had an addiction that she couldn't escape from, and that her neglect led to the death of his sister, and that he killed her.
Right. Okay. And you just felt necessary to talk about your situation then with your husband.
Well, I kind of asked him why he'd made his way to the crossing, and then he asked me why I was here. So it seemed, I don't know, I guess I didn't want to lie about it. Sorry, I shouldn't have met him.
Well, you're your own person, Freddy, so you can meet whoever the fuck you want. As it seems to be clear that you always do, so just don't... No, I'm not going to tell you what to do. All right. Go on then, don't just stand there.
Sorry.
Stop apologising as well. It's pathetic.
I went to medical this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, to change my citizen file.
Did they do it?
Yeah, they did.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I need to go to work for, I don't know, 2 hours or so. I'll come and see you after, yeah?
Yeah. You be safe though.
I'll need to go to the city now. You better get back to your new ugly horse.
Oh well. Stay safe, George.
Right. See ya. So I went back to the city, back to my family. Jocko said there was work to be done, but I just couldn't stop thinking about Freddy. I just needed to be with him. So I made my excuses and slipped away in the night.
What's happening?
Nothing bad. Just come with me.
You made it sound like it was bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad. Just come with me.
What's going on?
Let's just get a bit out west and then I'll explain. Actually, I do know a place to go to. We'll go to Armadillo first and then...
Sure.
What are you laughing at?
The way you pronounce it is incredible.
Well, how is it said then?
Armadillo.
What did I say?
Armadillo.
Oh.
Added like a whole syllable in there.
What's a syllable?
It's what makes up part of a word as you pronounce it.
Give me an example.
So, Freddy has 2 syllables because you've got Fred and D. George is just 1 syllable.
George.
George.
Say it again.
George.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
There's a lady who used to live here called Mrs. James. She died about, I don't know, 5 years ago maybe.
Mm-hmm.
When we used to come out here, she used to she used to buy candy for us and give it to us, even though, like, we used to come out here as kids, but then even when we were like 15, 16, we used to come down here just to get candy off her. She used to sell horses. She used to breed them there and then sell them to people, sell them in the city and stuff.
That sounds like a nice memory.
She's dead now.
Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that.
So I can buy my own candy now.
And fancy chocolates.
Yeah. When we were kids, we had this old bloke called Augie. Like, we still see him from time to time. He must be in his 80s now, I don't know. He's one of us, but he's he's very old, and he used to come out here panning for gold. He used to take us. I think the gold panning place, his favourite spot, might be over there somewhere. Anyway, he used to bring us out here, and while he was gold panning, we'd just swim around, throw rocks in the water, do a bit of fishing. He taught us how to fish, and he's the one that calls it armadillo. That's why I called it that.
Sweet.
I said I was not feeling very well to Charcoal.
Yeah.
But I feel fine. I just didn't want to. I just want to be with you. And this ain't gonna. I can't keep doing this, but I lied to him and said I was not feeling very well and feel a bit sick and stuff, and I wanted to go away. So
Well, I appreciate it.
and they are gonna try and kill a deputy today.
Who?
Anyone they find. Doesn't matter.
Hmm.
I should be with them, but and if anything happens to them, I'm gonna feel shit. But I just wanted to do this. I don't know. Just hate being away from you.
When you said you were going for a job, I don't know. I guess I thought the worst.
So do you know Charcoal went to Siska recently?
Yeah.
As part of the deal for him going to Siska, he turned himself in on the deal that the rest of us, who were also very wanted, would have our records removed and not be wanted no more. And yesterday, or the day before, I can't remember, they telegrammed him and said they've gone over the files, and the one that did the negotiation to make us not be wanted no more was someone called Dovey Parker. Do you know her?
No, but I know her sister Sadie.
Yeah. Well, Dovey Parker, senior deputy, met with Charcoal and they negotiated that Charcoal would go to Ziska for all of our crimes, minus half the days, and our records would be wiped, not wanted.
Mm-hmm.
So the other day in Blackwater, we got approached by 6 deputies who said we were all under arrest. And Charcoal said, no, we ain't, fuck off. Go and check your files. And they wanted to take us with them to the deputy office in Blackwater, or they were going to arrest us right there and then. But they had no grounds to do that. So a week ago, it was on the record, I don't know, the paperwork, that we were free men and women, and now we ain't. And I've been swanning around like some fucking tit, going from town to town, without knowing that I've been wanted, and they know me. They know me as Charcoal's right hand. So I wrote a note just a minute ago that they've taken. They're going to stuff it in someone's mouth and shoot them. The note says, this is the response to your pathetic negotiations from the breakers.
Using the official title then.
Yeah. Just so they know it's us.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Am I an idiot for walking away from that?
No, I don't think so. I'd much rather you did than wound up dead.
I wouldn't end up dead. I'd end up in Siska, the worst case scenario. Well, they might shoot me, I don't know. But trouble is, they can't keep hiding behind their badges and making deals with us, giving us their word, and then going back on it. That's not justice, is it?
No, you're right.
You're right.
Yeah. I suppose this is the first time I'm sort of sitting on the other side of the fence.
What do you mean? What fence?
Well, between law and criminals. I guess I've been teetering on it for a long time, but I don't know, I guess my feelings for you have pushed me over to one side. I don't want to see you get hurt.
I will go to Siska one day. You know, there's no avoiding that. But I just can't. I can't. This is going to sound stupid. I can't sit here and ignore the injustice, even though I've come out to the desert to ignore the injustice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, I guess that's why I started writing that book about Van Horn. I could see that law were relentless, and even when there weren't people there to defend it, they would attack. And it's not right. It's not right to punish people like that.
Yeah.
To take them in their own homes.
I spoke very briefly to Charcoal earlier. The opportunity came up, and I just wanted to check to see what he was going to say. So the conversation went like this. He said, "Have you had many telegrams in the last couple of days?" And I said, "Yeah," because all my telegrams is from you in it. And so I said, "Yeah, I've got telegrams." And he said, "Who from then?" Jubilee, who's this woman who keeps trying to, don't know, she keeps writing to me about the weather and stuff, and I just don't respond to her. And she just keeps writing about what she's doing, like I don't know, like I'm some sort of, I don't know, support for her. And I said, no, not from Jubilee. He said, who then? And I went, oh, just someone else. You know, just nothing. Just a bit of business. And he was like, what's wrong? What's going on? I said, nothing. I just. And he said, oh, well, why aren't you interested in Jubilee? She seems to be interested in you. I said, no, I'm not interested, but would it be an issue if I was interested in someone? And he said, yeah, Jubilee. And I said, no, someone else. He said, no. But he's worried because of what happened with Kat last time.
Yeah.
But
I guess also that it's me and not just some random person you've met.
yeah. And I said to him, because a couple of months ago he said, do whatever you want, just don't bring the drama, was his words. And I said, I don't really want to be in a play, if I'm honest with you. But, I said, well, yeah, you said that a couple of months ago, but you also said recently, you don't want us seeing specific people, you know, just sort of skirting the issue, I guess. And he said, well, based on what happened with Kat and Evie, I don't really want anyone doing anything, but it's up to you. On your head be it, so to speak. Like, do what you want. Just don't bring all the shit to the family. So I'm slightly encouraged by that.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that sounds good.
So I feel like I've taken the first step. And I know when I spoke to you yesterday, when we spoke, I said, I need time to sort that out. But I want to do it sooner rather than later, but just do it right. I just wanted to get a feel for how he felt.
Yeah. Well, I'm proud of you, George.
You know when we were with Bryn very briefly by the tobacco field there?
Yeah, where he told me he sliced a man's face off.
Yeah, we'll come back to that in a second. But when I said to you, I'll see you around then, and you said, yeah, whatever, or words to that effect,
Yeah.
that really hurt. Don't say
Sorry.
sorry.
It's too late. What else did you want me to say?
Nothing. Just, I understand now why that made you sad before. The thought of that made you sad before.
Yeah.
It felt horrible, but I guess it was the right thing to do there and then. But I don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that either. But I mean, I wasn't going to say the truth after someone had just told me they ripped someone's face off.
Yeah. But it's alright, he said he was going to leave your face intact, so that's always a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess I have to trust him on that. Have you ever thought about wearing a suit?
Never.
Would you?
Maybe. For a special occasion.
Yeah, that's good to know.
I think I look like a tit in a suit.
Well, I'll only be able to judge it when I see it. Well, what do you like about my outfit?
I like that you don't look like you're going to go and see your nan.
Well, I guess that's a start.
The shirt's nice.
Thank you. Shocking how I managed to keep it so white, to be honest.
Yeah. Shoveling shit up at Emerald in that, was you?
Mm-hmm. Managed to lift a whole milk carton on my own.
Bloody hell. Didn't fall backwards then when you tossed it over your shoulder.
Nope, not even once.
Did you ever think you'd be shoveling shit and carrying milk in Cambridge?
No, it wasn't on my list. I don't think it made the top 100. I think I've done a lot of things out here that I didn't think I'd do in Cambridge.
Yeah. Like what?
Didn't think I'd be carted off to a house in the woods by two men.
Who were they? They sound horrible.
They were so mean. It's one really attractive guy, but I don't want to talk about it.
Do you want to go to Guarma with me one day?
Yeah, okay. What even is Guarma?
I don't know, I've never been, but Charcoal goes there all the time. His brother lives out there.
Who's his brother?
His real brother. His name is Romeo. You met him?
I saw a poster in that fancy blue cafe outside Saint Denis that had the name Romeo on it. Is he married?
Yeah, he's with Oni, the one who you're meeting later.
Oh. And they just live in Guama?
No, they live just north of the city.
Oh, I see.
You know where the cemetery is in the city, and then if you go north out of there, before it goes into like proper swamps, there's a load of homesteads and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, they live in one of those, right near the banana trees.
Oh, nice.
It's funny seeing Charco and Romeo together because I've known Romeo as long as well, but Romeo's his older brother, and he's the only one that talks to Charcoal and gets away with it the way he does. Like they're always, I don't know, fist fighting and taking the piss out of each other. I once did. What did you do yesterday after I went to bed in the horrible tent?
It was so uncomfortable, George. Please, can we never sleep there again?
Like, where do you want to sleep tonight?
We could stay in a town, or I suppose if you're not allowed in a town, we could find a house on the road. There's plenty of abandoned buildings around here.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay. Every time we come out here, it always feels so hard to go back.
Yeah. Desmond's probably waiting for you.
I don't care. He can wait longer. He won't mind.
He's fucking boring though, I will say that.
What makes you say that?
Well, when we spoke to him in Blackwater, yeah, he was like, I don't know, felt like I fell asleep. It's just the way he talks, isn't it?
He is softly spoken, yes.
Yeah, but you're softly spoken, but you don't sound boring.
Well, that's kind of you.
What a compliment. You don't sound boring.
I'll add it to my list. You don't sound boring. Your shirt is reasonably average.
I didn't say
Your
that.
glasses are shit.
I didn't say that.
Yeah, but you thought it.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
If you remember correctly, yesterday I said you look beautiful in the moonlight.
Yeah, you did say that.
It's going to come out sooner rather than later, but I'd prefer to do it myself, but
Yeah.
I can't live like this much longer.
Yeah, I understand.
I am worried though that for whatever reason, even though I'm hopeful and confident that it won't go tits up, I just don't. You just never know, innit? That's the problem.
Yeah. And I guess we need to decide what we do if Charcoal says no.
What do we do?
I think that's up to you, George. I can't ask you to do anything. You don't have to make a decision now, but I think it might be worth thinking about.
Yeah, I'll think about it. I ain't gonna. I know this almost sounds poetic. I think what I was about to say then. Unlike me, can't say it now because it's going to make me sound like a tit.
No, that's not fair. No, you have to.
I was going to say, I ain't going to betray my heart. That's like a metaphor, isn't it?
Yeah, that was a really good one.
Whatever happens, I ain't going to do that.
Yeah, I trust you.
We should ride back soon. I want to find somewhere where we can stay for later and probably get you back to Desmond. I'm a bit tired.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Do you need anything to eat before?
I've still got yesterday's sausage in my pocket.
Oh.
Do you want a sausage?
No, but you can have this.
What's that?
It's a chocolate bar.
You ever been to the little place called Painted Sky Ranch?
No, but that's a lovely name.
Yeah. I don't know if people live there or not, but we can go and have a look there for later.
Yeah, sure. Any place. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I've got a telegram. Hold on.
Me too.
Wow, popular.
Need to go. Ready?
What happened?
Prudence sent me a telegram from Armadillo 5 minutes ago saying they're out west.
Oh.
So they said they're in the big canyon. What's that? That's that thing up there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that a big canyon up there on the left?
Yeah, if we go left, but if we stay right, we won't go that way.
What the fuck they come out here for? They never come out here. This is really dangerous.
Yeah, I know. If you stay this way, we'll go through Thieves and then up to Blackwater.
Yeah. I can't see because it's fucking mist.
Yeah, it's pretty bad.
I think this is the way to Thieves Landing.
I think following the tracks is probably the best idea.
Sorry to take you away from the telegrams then.
No, it's fine. It was just Desmond. Did he mention if anyone was hurt?
No, she said something like, we're out west, going to visit some canyon, so I assume business is either concluded or they couldn't do what they was doing.
Yeah.
This is Painted Sky Ranch.
Yeah, this is much better than a tent.
I disagree, but never mind. This all right? This all right for you,
Yes.
sir?
This is lovely. Imagine being able to live somewhere like this.
Yeah, that bed looks fancy. My bed in the slums is just an old mattress on the floor.
Well, I've slept on worse for you.
Yeah, slept on a blanket on the cold ground.
Mm-hmm. Could have been eaten alive by rodents.
Yeah, those squirrels are pretty deadly.
They are awful.
Which side do you want?
I don't mind. I kind of hope I won't have to stay on one side.
Do you want me to take you into Valentine? I'll probably go to bed now. I'm tired.
Well, I can take your horse if you don't mind, if you don't want to come.
No, I'll drop you off. And then
Yeah.
I'll come back here. Very well.
Okay.
I'm going to have to drop you here, I'm afraid.
Sure.
I'll as I said, I am working tomorrow, so I'll just maybe see you just before. I don't know if you're
Yeah.
around.
I'll try to be.
All right. I'll
Stay safe.
you stay safe.
I'm not the one fighting with deputies. Yeah. I'll see you when I get in.